This is jolly boating weather, American style. We're out after iguana in a boat around the canals of Cape Coral, which is a great big residential area built around lots of little waterways. It's very desirable, it's very attractive, and one of the things it suffers from is iguanas. So what are we using?
It's a basic AR style. It's a rifle, 22 caliber compressed air PCP AR style rifle. I'm going to shoot it once just so you can hear the sound of it. No kick, no noise, no craziness. That's what you got. In Florida, there are no restrictions on air rifles. This one back here, I'll show you. This one's a little different. So this one is actually made by Hatsan, which is maybe more something you guys would have in the UK. Yep. This one is 25 caliber. It shoots semi and full auto, so I can unload a 30 round mag in a second or so. Once again, this is compressed air, so there's no restriction on it. I'll give you a quick example on this one. And as soon as I get it ready. So that one's a little different.
Todd runs two veterans' outdoor adventures, which he set up originally in this part of Florida to take ex-service people out hunting. Now he looks after all hunting tourists, including me and Fieldsports Nation member James Schneider, who is American and spent much of his recent life in the UK.
I've always wanted to do it, and of course you in town gives us just the perfect opportunity to go out and have a wonderful adventure like that.
Our first iguana is not a biggie. It's out catching the early rays on a floating bin. There's still a lot of rubbish in the canals from the 2022 hurricane that ripped through this part of the Florida coast, killing 150 people. It's a miss.
He wasn't very big. He was just one.
Yeah, that's the first one. So
Any of them, yeah. The size doesn't matter. We'll shoot them all.
You have the factors of the moving of the boat. You've got the wind. You've got a very small target that's moving in many cases. We're not familiar with the rifle.
The first area we shoot doesn't yield much. Early morning cloud means they haven't come out to start sunning themselves. Todd decides to move location, which means loading the 16-foot skiff onto a trailer and taking it to a ramp into a different canal.
We'll find them here. We'll find them.
He's right. He takes us to see one he knows about. He's not allowed to shoot it, and it's a monster. Most of where we are shooting is in patches of rough scrub on unused plots on the waterfront. We're not allowed to shoot into the well-tended gardens on either side.
Technically, that's on somebody's property, and they asked us not to shoot them. So the rule is, it's called trespassing by projectile. So if I shoot from this state-owned canal and my projectile goes on somebody's land, that's considered trespassing. That's how they kind of keep you off of private property.
Then there's an iguana we can shoot.
Oh, there's a big one.
It drops out of sight and Todd goes in to collect it. James has his first iguana.
The challenge I'm having is that they blend so well with the foliage that pulling them out of there is difficult. So, but once you get on them and once you know what you're looking for, it's always a good thing.
And we're getting encouragement from the neighbours.
Eat them! Yeah!
Oh, they're dead.
They're dead.
They're most definitely dead.
They're gone. They're in iguana heaven.
They will dig behind these seawalls here, which then over time creates a lot of erosion, which then damages the foundations for these houses. So when we're showing up here now, we're being cheered on by the local population, which is, it's similar to when people fly over houses in Texas in helicopters with guns hanging out to go kill the pigs, and everyone's cheering them on. So we're having a similar experience now. It's very nice.
What did that lady in the house behind you actually say to you?
This one on this side. Yep. She said, "There's 4 of them over there. I hate those effers." So it's fun to help the community out.
So it's usually about 90-10. 90% of the people around here want us to get rid of them because of all the damage they do. And then you got about 10% of people that either don't know the damage they do or just don't care the damage they do. And honestly, it's usually the people that are renting around here that don't care about them because they don't have to pay for the damages they do like the landowner or homeowner has to do. That did it.
Yeah, we found him out sunning himself. I was able to get on him quickly with that one, but it started to jam up, so I went back to the the standard AR with Todd backing me up. So once we had him on the run, as you can see, we put many pellets in him. Just a testament to how strong and resilient these creatures are, because he's been hit at least 6-7 times.
Seeing Florida from this angle is fascinating. You get to explore the underbelly of Florida Man, who is such a cultural icon these days. He features in the trailer for the new GTA video game. You'll have to Google that to find out what I mean. And the wildlife watching opportunities are superb. Most of what we are here for is iguanas, and now we are getting into our stride. Ringneck doves are also an invasive species here. Finding a safe shot isn't easy. We end the day on 10 lizards, with 5 picked and the other 5 sunk without trace.
Yeah, so it's a little bit different, especially for people that are not from around here. Shooting in town, near houses, it's perfectly legal as long as you're not shooting onto someone else's property. As you've seen, we had a run-in with the police department today. Someone called, they came out, thought it was great what we were doing, took some pictures and left. That's how it is around here. You know, that we're helping the environment is all we're doing.
And for me personally, also, it's important because I'm learning about an entirely different scenario that I'm used to, and it's really great to challenge yourself, because I'm not a water person, I'm not a boating person, so I'm having to learn about that. I'm not a freshwater canal person doing things like like what we just did. Great experience though, and as much as I miss all of my UK sporting opportunities, it's more of an evolution where I'm taking all of that experience and just continuing to evolve it and develop it.
In case you are wondering, locals eat iguanas here. More like frog's legs than chicken, they're good in tacos. Find Todd Williams at 2 Veterans Outdoor Adventures. It's part of the Captain Experiences network, which provides all kinds of hunting and fishing, mainly in Florida. Links below.
Across the way, or from a boat even.